Welcome, Virgo. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your February general reading. Venus is transiting into Pisces at this time, and I am feeling the energy of Venus moving into its exaltation, where it can support our attention to beauty, balance, aesthetics, our values, to our relationships, giving and receiving in the terms of unconditional flow love. And that's unconditional. Conditionality allows us to receive the love that we feel, that we give, as well as to give without strings attached. The one love energy. So I am honored to be working underneath this beautiful energy today. Let's get started, Virgo, with your overall energy for February. The Hanged Man. This shows you to be pausing, stepping back from a situation, a problem, a challenge you may be facing, and reconsidering the way that you are thinking about it and everything. This is you being understanding that the limits of your perspective, that in order to maximize the opportunities that you have to create or build efficiently or productively is through a change in the way that you see things. This is you seeking enlightenment, understanding that your former conditioning, your former frame of reference is limited, and that there is another way to approach and even look at and see the situation that you may be in at this time. The Lover's card in the 10th house, the way others see you, your position in the community, indicates you making a choice, recognizing that the current, perhaps your employment status, your working opportunities, your position in the community is at something of a crossroads between a more gratifying, immediately gratifying path and a longer term, but more ultimately beneficial way to move forward. This can be revolving around a specific relationship. This relationship can be to your work, to another individual, goals, or a group of individuals. If you're a teacher, if you have a business, your audience, your clients are examples of a relationship that you have an opportunity to alter, to maximize. You are experienced in discriminating the best opportunities for you in the long term, and this is where you find yourself poised and perhaps stepping back to reconsider your perspective as you make this choice, this decision. The first house, the Knight of Cups, shows you consciously looking to explore new ways of giving and receiving love, new opportunities for creative imagination, productivity, efficiency, even when it comes to love and our creative imagination. There are new possibilities you are looking to explore. You may be switching an aspect of your professional experience. You may be looking at a different form of community than what you have been experiencing to date. This is you understanding that there is a world of variety in which you can possibly grow more efficiently, grow with more meaning, and what you are aiming yourself to is significance. What things are going to bring greater meaning into your life? The fourth house, we see the Knight of Wands. And in your home, your family, your base, you you are ready to move. You are fired up and inspired by something that you are seeking, you are questing toward. You are looking for opportunities to grow and expand at many levels. And in that, you are receiving opportunities, offers that you are making decisions about. And the decisions you're making are not geared towards immediate gratification, but instead towards their longer significance and implication for your growth and expansion. The seventh house has the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups has you returning to a former relationship, opportunity, or environment that may be a revisiting of your childhood or formative years. This is a place where your natural talents were expressed with ease and joy and pleasure. This is positive memories. This can come through a relationship, a friendship. This can be a relationship that you had professionally with an early audience, students, clients, customers, colleagues, children, so that you are revisiting an experience you had in the past or having a chance to reconnect with something significant that is also informing your sense of flow, giving and receiving, and what abundance you can enjoy when you release some of the limitations that have occurred as a result of your professional or work experience. I'm going to clarify the Knight of Cups in the first house with the Empress in the second house and the World in the third house. Well, you are poised for some major new abundance, new generation, new creativity as you wrap up a cycle of significant achievement in your life. The significant achievement may be communicated with or among your intimates, your siblings, how you communicate, how you're understanding the process of your life, your accomplishment and achievement. You're being recognized and rewarded, and this is reinforcing this drive for creativity, this way in which you experience and generate new ideas, abundance, growth as a result of your process of recognizing opportunities in every situation. This is also informing your relationships in as much as you are perfecting your ability to receive the rewards, the love, the achievements, the acknowledgement that you have earned. And in so doing, you are creating an abundant new pathway that feels more creatively and outwardly productive for you. This is you flipping the page in your relationships from caretaker to receiver of benefits, facilitating a flow, the embodiment of resourcefulness yourself, understanding that whatever you turn your attention to, you can make abundant. The Knight of Wands in the fourth house is clarified by the Knight of Cups in the fifth house and the Hermit card in the sixth house. The Knight of Cups is indeed helping to increase the capacity of your creative expression, and this repeat card is again emphasizing that not only your creative capacity, which is greatly expanding, which is an area of particular significance to you, but your ability to form meaningful relationships that bring you joy and creative flow. This is you elevating and questing for greater connection, more abundant creation, more focused creativity in your relationships, more pleasure, and really capable of exploring the possibilities in a way that may have been limited in the past, where you have reinforced the desire, the activity of the hangman, the ability to pause and consider your situation from a new perspective is being buoyed up by your ability to seek answers from within. Virgo is always associated with the Hermit card for me. And this is a kind of natural state of your ability to be creative, attentive to the details that matter, to collect and define and organize, sort through the opportunities you have, the skills and the resources at hand. And you are clearly looking towards the way you work with others in all capacities, not only in your work, but members of your family, with friends. The way that you work with others is being transformed through your own efforts to seek new information, new ways of flow and giving and receiving. The Six of Cups in the 7th house is being clarified by the Three of Swords in the 8th house and the Page of Wands in the 9th house. You have undergone some tremendous heartache and challenges in your relationships, in your ability to share resources in relationships. That is everything from your children to your debts to your experience of maximizing resources. How are you building your resources as a team in your intimate relationships? You have gained some understanding. You are deeply interrogating your experience of suffering, of pain, of feeling yourself a victim, of responding or reacting in intimate relationships in a way that has until now precluded any real understanding of your role and responsibility in those relationships. That deep understanding that you are gaining is part of the momentum of this energy right now. You are being released from old limiting behaviors and patterns, old ideas about who you are and your capacity, and really opening up to, again, new opportunities, being a beginner as a growth, as an opportunity for growth. As you close out one cycle of achievement, you are now feeling release from the pressure to perform at a certain level and are now devoted to the expansion of your self-development, to the inspiration of the lessons you've learned, the world that you've seen, the world you live in and among. So I see new opportunities for traveling, learning, teaching, publishing, and writing, in particular for creatives. The Lovers in the 10th house is clarified by the 7 of Pentacles in the 11th house and the 10 of Wands in the 12th house. You have carved out a space on your path. You have proceeded on your path in such a way that you are now capable of evaluating what you have worked on, what rewards you've received from that among your global associations, among your many tribes. So this is where you are offering your efforts to a collective, a humanitarian effort, the energy that seeks to impact the world favorably, to be of service to others. Your evaluation of that has been rewarding you with the ability to move in new directions with joy, with a willingness and openness to learn new things despite your vast accomplishments. And this is in turn allowing you to release historic, lifelong burdens and obligations to others that have weighted you down for a long time and quite possibly limited your experience, forced you into a kind of isolation that has not always been the result of a desire to look within, but this enforced solitude. You're releasing that. You're recognizing that solitude can be your strength, and that comes from a place of joy, of being a better you, rather than the release, the stepping away from unwarranted obligations to others that have precluded your vision and view of your own development. Those are being absolutely released and allowing you to spring forward on this new, creative, imaginative journey. I'm going to finish up this reading, Virgo, with an oracle card, and I have acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. I'm leaving this with you, Virgo. I hope this has been helpful. I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.